Welcome back everyone. My name is Savannah. I'm one of the tutors at the beauty school and we're here today to speak about colour matching and finding the best foundation for your client. So we're here today with our lovely model Bianca.
Hello.
And how are we doing? You excited to get colour matched today?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic.
Because I've always had an issue with some other makeup artists and they make me quite light or like it almost looks a bit ghostly.
Yeah, we don't want that.
What did we say? Not Halloween.
Not Halloween yet.
Not yet. I don't want to look like a ghost. I want something that's more suited, more like natural as well.
Yeah, perfect. Fantastic. All right, let's get started.
Amazing. Can't wait.
So first, what I love to do is understand undertones. Now, there are a few different undertones that people can have. The first one is a cool undertone, which is really more of your red and pink undertones. These clients will have blue veins. You've got your more warm undertones, which are yellow, olive, golden hues. And they usually have kind of a green vein. And then there's also neutral, which is almost a combination of both warm and cool. They have more of a yellow or an olive undertone. Now, based on yourself, Bianca, I'm just gonna check your veins. I see that you have a more green vein. And you also suit gold, which is another thing that you can find that people with a neutral or a warm undertone will suit. So as we can see, Bianca is wearing more of a gold jewelry, and I think this suits her best. When we apply a silver jewelry next to her undertone, it looks still nice, but it doesn't complement her as much. Having a look through your shoulders here, I can also see that you're quite warm. Have you been on holiday anywhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was back in Greece for about a month. So
beautiful.
My colour's faded a lot, but it's still there.
Still there. It's
still
beautiful.
there, which is nice.
Very jealous. Another way to explain undertones and finding the best colour match is having a look at white or cream clothing. As you can see on Bianca, she's got more of an off-white or a cream cardigan, and her shirt is more of a white. We can see that both of these colours complement her, so most likely she is a neutral to warm undertone. People who have more of a cool undertones, the off-white or cream can kind of wash them out, so a white is usually best. People who tan in the sun are most likely going to have a warm or a neutral undertone, and I would say that would be the case for yourself, Bianca.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see through your face you're a little bit of a lighter tone, and I can see that that would be neutral. Great, let's go ahead and get the colour matching started.
Perfect. I can't wait to have a colour that actually suits me.
Amazing. So I'm going to come in and find some foundations that are a bit more of a warmer undertone for Bianca, and I'm not going to be afraid to mix those tones. Every foundation shade that's made in the market isn't going to match everybody's skin tone. So it is important that you are mixing foundations to find that best match. Now, it's super important that when you're getting your product from the foundation wheel or from a bottle, that you're using a spatula and a palette to decant it onto. You've got to make sure that you're keeping things nice and sanitized and clean, and this is a really great way to do so. It's also important that you're sanitizing your tools with isopropyl alcohol or disinfectant in between clients. And at the end of the day, you're giving it a thorough wash as well. So I've selected a few foundation shades from the Crayola foundation wheel. So for here, I've got more of a neutral tone. I've got a bit of a cooler tone for a deeper skin, and I've got a warm tone here. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these tones on Bianca's face so that you can see the difference on her skin tone. And then we can go ahead and mix some to get the best match for her. So firstly, I'm going to come in with this neutral tone here, and I'm just going to apply with the spatula very gently to her jaw. Can you to turn your face that way for me, please? And then I'm going to just clean my spatula just with a paper towel and come in with the next tone just next to it, the next tone, and the next one. Just face me a little bit, please. So as you can see, we've got a really broad range of tones here, and automatically I can see that these shades here are going to be way too dark for her. I'd actually say this shade here is a pretty close match. What I'm going to do is blend that shade down into her neck, see how well it blends, and we can adjust the color if needed. Now for this step, you can either use a brush or a sponge, but I'm going to use a brush today to blend that product down her neck.
That feels nice.
Nice. It's like a little facial massage. Now that I've blended down that shade into her neck, I can see it's actually a pretty decent match for her, but it's really important that you're checking through her chest. As you can see, she's a little bit warmer on her chest than her face. So I'll get you to turn all the way that way for me, please. And I'm just going to continue to blend down. And I'm also going to take a step back just to see how well that's blended. Now, just to experiment, I'm going to use that first shade mixed with the second shade that I have on her cheek, just to see if that's going to make her a little bit more warmer. So I'm just going to use majority of the color that I've already blended on her neck and just add a smidge more of the second color I have swatched on her. So as you can see, I've mixed both of these tones together and I've created a new tone. I'm going to apply that onto her face again and blend it. To make space for my next color match, I'm going to wipe away the colors that we obviously know do not work on her skin.
2 seconds later.
So now that I've mixed my shade, I'm going to apply that again to her jaw, and then we're going to blend it again down to her neck. Great, so based on the experiment with the second mixture, I would say that it was probably a little bit too warm for her. So I would say the first color that we chose is going to best suit her. If for whatever reason you've applied it to the face and it's a little bit too light, you can easily fix that with a darker contour or bronzer. If it's a little bit too dark, you can easily fix that with a lighter concealer. But today I'm pretty happy with that color match.
Awesome.
How are you feeling about it?
I feel good. Looks
Great.
good. Thanks
Awesome.
so much. Love it.
Let's go ahead and apply a face.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for watching today. I hope those tips and tricks really helped you understand color matching and finding the right undertone for your client. How are you feeling with it all? Do you feel informed?
Informed. Yes, I feel informed. I just can't wait to have some makeup on now.
Yeah, awesome. Well, if you liked today's video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button. Hit that bell button if you want to see more of us. And make sure you leave us a comment on what you enjoyed best and what you'd like to see from us next.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Bye.